In one of the most significant escalations of tensions between India and Canada, India ordered the expulsion of 6 Canadian diplomats on Monday. Now, ties between the two countries hit a new low since Ottawa again suggested India's involvement in the killing of Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar. Now, India also announced the withdrawal of its High Commissioner to Canada along with other targeted diplomats, raising concerns about a spillover effect on bilateral business engagements. Now, this includes Canadian pension fund investments worth $75 billion in India, the fate of paused negotiations for the proposed free trade agreement, and the inflow of remittances into India. Hello, my name is Abhinav Trivedi and you're watching Mint Explains. Now, will this impact business ties between the two countries? Not in the near term though, say experts. But if the friction of this phase continues for long, it might just do the damage. Let's first assess the scale of India-Canada business ties. Now, Indo-Canadian business ties, according to the National Investment Promotion and Facilitation Agency, Canada ranks as the 18th largest foreign investor in India. It has cumulative investments totaling $3.31 billion from 2020 to 2023. Canadian investments account for 0.5%, which is less than 1, of India's total FDI, with services and infrastructure comprising 41% of these inflows. The Canadian Pension Plan Investment Board had over $11.5 billion of investments in India at the end of March 2024. Most recently, it invested as an anchor investor in the Hyundai Motors India IPO. It has also invested in Flipkart and Kotak Mahindra Bank Limited. In 23-24, India's imports from Canada rose to $4.6 billion, while exports saw a marginal dip, falling to $3.8 billion. The bilateral merchandise trade between India and Canada grew slightly from $8.3 billion in 22-23 to $8.4 billion in the following year. According to the MEA figures, in 2023, bilateral trade in goods amounted to $7.65 billion, with exports at $4.7 billion and imports at $2.95 billion. The MEA had said that over 600 companies are present in India and more than 1,000 companies are actively pursuing business in the Indian market. The Ontario Municipal Employees Retirement System has invested $986 million in investments at the end of June 2024. Ontario Teachers Pension Plan has invested about $3 billion in India, including in the National Highway, Mahindra Sustain and Sahyadri Hospitals Group. Brookfield Asset Management, an alternative asset management company, is focused on real estate, renewable power, infrastructure and private equities in India. It has a listed real estate investment trust in India and stake in the telecom infrastructure assets. Sun Life Financial is a joint venture partner in a life insurance joint venture with the Aditya Birla Sun Life Insurance. Now, these are the prime flagship investments between India and Canada. There are a lot more. Now, if India-Canada conflict sustains for a longer time, all these investments would definitely be affected. Not to mention the number of Indian expats staying in Canada, where Punjabi is the third official language. As far as India is concerned, we import 25% of our pulses from Canada, 5% of our fertilizers from Canada. A lot of our IT businesses depend on Canadian infrastructure. Recently, the think tank Global Trade Research Initiative founder Ajay Srivastav said that economic ties between the two countries have remained stable over the last year, unaffected by the diplomatic storm. He said, and I quote, "For now, the resilience of trade between India and Canada highlights an important lesson. Diplomatic tensions, while damaging, do not always spell disaster for economic ties. But as this dispute drags on, both nations will need to carefully manage their actions to avoid a full-blown economic fallout." So as of now, the impact seems minimal, like it has been in the past. But crucial sectors like infra, finance and IT, where heavy and large investment bets have been placed, would suffer extensively. This is a developing story and we at Mint shall keep you posted. If you like this video, please share and subscribe.